Toki Maru is basically Silver the Hedgehog. Cutie Fly is a golden snitch. Charger Bug is a green magic school bus, and his evolution Vikavolt is basically the green Beetleborg. Bruxious looks like he's a resident of Rock Bottom. I'm about to go on a ride on drop us back in a never-ending story. And Tapu Koko, that's my warrior self. Yo, what's up guys? PKSparkxx here, talking about the 7 new Pokemon that was just leaked, quote, released, quote, all this stuff. Last night was wild, okay? I'm talking about, I'm watching Orange is the New Black, and on my Twitter feed, suddenly I see Drampa, and suddenly I see Cutiefly, and suddenly I see a Toaster / Magna School Bus, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Well, turns out there was a leak / Japanese release of all of these 7 characters, and I want y'all to know that I am standing up right now, because just from talking, I'm getting all excited, because these Pokemon are kind of sick. So we're going to be talking about them. So first one up is Toki Maru, an electric steel type, which means, well, it means that my homie, my sub-mascot, if you will, Magnemite, has a partner. I don't appreciate that. But you know what? It seems as though Toki Maru is going to be the rodent of 7th Gen. And it looks pretty decent. Its ability, I can only assume to be motor drive, because in the actual clip, it showed that it was facing an Emolga. Emolga went to use an attack, but it got a boost instead. Now, the actual trailer is in Japanese. I don't really know Japanese language, or I think the correct phrase is kanji. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below what it actually, the actual term of it is. But in any case, I don't really know it, so I can't decipher it, but I would assume that it's motor drive. You know, then again, Emolga also gets motor drives, I don't know. But it's pretty much the Pikachu of 7th Gen. Now, Cutiefly, well, unfortunately, we have, like, no info about Cutiefly. Cutiefly is a bug fairy type, and it did a little attack, but all it did was just exist. Like, there was no ability activated, there was no evolution dropped, there was no type of new attack, there was nothing given about Cutiefly. It just existed, and it was there, so yay, Cutiefly! Now this next one is funny. Very funny looking. Charger Bug, a bug electric type. Now, it looks, I don't know what they were thinking about with this design, but you gotta at least give them this. It's been a while since they last did a mon that was just a pure shape, like a cube or whatever. Because last time we got something, I think it was like Electro with the freaking orb. It's just a ball. Now we have a freaking square. I don't get it. It's really weird. But you know what? I appreciate the design because it's something a little different. Is it really inspired? No. I really do believe that if that bug actually grew up like the early episodes of Pokemon, we had a giant Gengar and an ancient Alakazam. If it happens a situation like that, people will be riding on Charger Bug to go to school. Ride on the magic Charger Bug, yeah. Okay, well, in any case, Charger Bug is just a bug type. I don't really know what to say about it. We're getting a lot of bug and electric types in 7th Gen. And speaking of bug and electric types, can I just say that this is possibly my favorite design of 7th Gen so far? Charger Bug's evolution is Vikavolt. That name just sounds kind of decent. It just hits the tongue all right. Vikavolt, bug electric type. Again, we don't know much about it. All it did was use an attack, but we can't decipher it because I don't know Japanese characters. But if anybody can decipher that, let me know so we can have those attack names. It could be something new because the animation looked new. So I'm all for it. I want to see it, so please give me the information on that one. But Vikavolt, design-wise, it looks decent. I'm assuming that it's going to have either high attack or special attack. It might be attack. I would love a more physical electric type because we don't have a really good physical electric type. We do have Electivire, we do have freaking Luxray, but we don't have a really good definite physical electric type. You can also put Raichu in that mix, but then again, everybody likes Nasty Plot Raichu a lot more than Swords Dance Raichu. So give us that definitive physical electric types, and I hope that if they do go that route, it is Vikavolt. Unfortunately, both of their typings, matter of fact, all of these typings are really bad defensively. I mean, electric steel type is 4 times weak to ground, weak to fire, weak to fighting, weak to, actually that's all you need right there for Toki Maru, because that's 3 common types. Cutiefly has very few resistances and has a lot more weaknesses now. And Vikavolt, being a bug electric type, is weak to rock, is weak to actually, wait a minute, I think I'm wrong there. With the rocket I think it only has electric weaknesses, because doesn't bug resist ground? So it might just have bug weaknesses. Huh, never mind. I was kind of wrong there. But in any case, Vikavolt is a thing. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, tell me Bruxish or Bruxish. Come on, come up with the easier to pronounce name, Bruxish. But in any case, tell me Bruxish doesn't look like he belongs in Rock Bottom. Cause I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him like, yo, what does he remind me of? What is this? It's so freaking ugly. Where is it from? It's Rock Bottom. All the fishes in Rock Bottom from SpongeBob, they're disgusting. And guess what? Bruxish falls into that same category. Bruxish is a water psychic type. Pretty sure we have a water psychic. Yeah, we have Starmie. I don't think that's a really common type combination though, but Starmie is like normally the main one. I don't really know how, I feel like it's going to be like Finian, where it's actually going to be pretty weak and annoying. But the thing is about Bruxish, it has an ability called Dazzle, which prevents priority attacks from landing. So no Aqua Jet, no Vacuum Wave, no Fake Out, no Mach Punch, no Quick Attack, no Extreme Speed. So where your belly drumming Linoons at now? Huh? Where's your Dragon Dancing or Swords Dancing Dragonites or Lucario's at now? Huh? Guess what? They're getting snuffed out by the Bruxish. Yo, Rock Bottom coming up on land. They taking over Bikini Bottom. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But what I do know is that priority attacks being denied, just the fact that that's now an ability, that's kind of hype, because you can use that to set up with a Mon who's actually who would get outsped by somebody who has like a high priority attack, such as Caesar and Bullet Punch, and even Lucario and Vacuum Wave, or Bullet Punch, or Scyther with anything, or you want to deal with a Torrent Aqua Jet from Samurai. So that's just something you can worry about. Now the only thing I want to know is, does it disable all priority moves, or is it just priority attacks? As in, if it doesn't do damage, will it get denied because Dazzle's on the field? What I'm getting at is, will moves like King Shield, Spiky Shield, Protect, and Detect be denied when Bruxish is on the field? I don't know. No one knows. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, we do know it denies an attack, because from the trailer, it could be assumed that Kangaskhan is using Fake Out. But still, the fact that there's just an ability that denies priority attacks is kind of wild. The fact that it's on Bruxish, okay. Now, Dropper coming through looking like my homie Snoop Dogg. Boom, boom. I'm still standing, by the way, so y'all can't see, but I am definitely doing a Crip Walk and a dab right now, true combo. But Dropper coming out here being the very first normal dragon type. Now, I don't know why they felt the need to add a normal dragon type, because all it did was add a weakness to Dropper. However, it does also give him an immunity to Ghost now. So that's something you can play around with, and it is something that's unique. Not to mention, you can give them some normal type attacks and they'll have stab to them. Who knows, maybe Dropper will be a special attacker and be able to use Hyper Voice. Who knows, maybe there'll be some new moves out there that he can really take advantage of. Body Slam will be stab on Dropper. Who knows how it's going to go, but just the fact that it does add that typing and it does give you one weakness but also give you one immunity, it can work out for your team. His stats, I'm assuming he's going to be crazy slow, but pretty bulky, like probably have like high HP, high defenses, and the attack will be like moderate, if I want to be that guy. Dropper could also be seen as the potential pseudo for 7th gen for the Alola region, because he just kind of fits that design, you know? However, most pseudomons really do have an evolution, so Dropper right now is kind of following the line of Druddigan. So if that's the case, then it won't be the pseudo, which means that his stats won't be as OP as I was expecting it to be. So let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys think Dropper will be like the pseudo of 7th gen, or do you think Dropper will fall into the line of Druddigan from 5th gen? Let me know. Now, this is what we all been waiting for. This is my homie. This is my dude, Tapu Koko, my warrior spirit in Pokemon form. Have you seen this dude? Electric fairy type, coming out of his little helmet shield thing that looked like a metal beak, and just coming out like, yo, you don't want any of this. This man has the ability of electric terrain, which increases all the electric attacks by 50% damage. wild. So you not catch this Thunderbolt, catch this Wild Charge, catch this Discharge, catch this Thunder Wave, get paralyzed twice in one turn. I don't even know. Okay, that's not a thing. But still, just the fact that he can just summon electric terrain, and not to mention, when you do that, that means that this mon cannot be put to sleep. So if you expect your opponent to be dropping out Sleep Powder, or dropping Spore, or dropping Dark Void, or dropping Yarn, you can just switch out to your homie Tapu Koko, and guess what? You're not falling asleep while buffing your own self up. Tapu Koko is going to be that dude, let me tell you. Woo! I'm so excited about this mon. He looks decent. He looks like a potential trio mon, and you can already know he's gonna have storyline purposes because the dude, the big guy who, remember last time in my video I said that he looked like young Tito Makani, that dude was actually in battle with him. He sent him out, so that has to be some sort of storyline mon. I just don't know what. Is it the actual trio mon of the Alola region that we've been wanting? I love the design. I love the colors. I love the view. I love the idea of Tapu Koko. I love the fact that this dude's name is actually 2 separate words and is not hyphenated. Get burned, ho-oh. You take that Sacred Fire. Tapu Koko coming out here, electric fairy type. I mean, yeah, the typing isn't really inspired. Yes, he has a lot of weaknesses in ground and poison and steel. I'm lying. Steel is neutral because electric type. But still, like, Tapu Koko is, woo, I gotta calm down. Tapu Koko is just that. I saw him, I'm just like, yo, nothing else matters. I'm doing a solo run with Tapu Koko, and I could just say that name 10 times over. I hope they don't change that name. Keep it as is. Don't let that be like the Japanese translation or whatever. Tapu Koko, that name is too decent. Keep it, please. Shout outs to the Alola region. Your Pokemon are starting to rival 5th gen, and I love it. Man, you guys better fan yourself all. Yo, I'm about to pull out my Mario fan real quick. I got from Club Nintendo and just fan myself all. This is one wild ride. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, demolish the like button for me. Your support is greatly appreciated. And make sure you subscribe to catch more news in Pokemon Sun and Moon. There is so much more that's going to be coming out here. I'll probably do another update video when we get more information tomorrow about the English versions. From the English trailer. Assuming it's the English trailer because they were announcing Pokemon news happening on July 31st. Tomorrow's July 31st. We'll have to see. But, I mean, I just appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's time for me to get out of here. One more time, thank you all so much for watching. Stay hot, guys. And I'll see y'all next time.